After I closed my eyes and passed away, a mysterious voice echoed through the void. The side chick is dead. Now the hero and heroine can finally start torturing each other. I watched in utter shock as the man I loved with every fiber of my being poured all his intense passion into the heroine. Even worse, it ripped me apart to see that even my childhood crush had become the second male lead, loyally standing by her side. End of blurb. Let the story begin. A voice rang out. The side chick has kicked the bucket, so the hero and heroine can finally get their twisted love on. I floated there, stunned, watching the guy I'd secretly pined for shower the heroine of this damn story with his deepest affections. Turns out, I was nothing but a disposable side character, just there to set the scene. As a kid, I was frail and sickly, and after a traumatic shock, I developed a stutter that wouldn't quit. School was hell. I dreaded being called on by the teacher, and reading aloud in front of the class was my worst nightmare. At first, the kids just snickered behind my back, but soon enough, no matter where I went or what I did, they'd point and mock. Stutter girl, Lily's a stutter freak. Bit by bit, I stopped wanting to speak at all. Only Ethan was different. He chased off those bullies and said to me gently, "You can take your time talking, I love hearing you speak." His words were like the softest, warmest stream in the world. That moment etched itself into my heart for 7 long years. He liked hearing my stutter, and I liked him. Right up until Ava Winters showed up, I believed nothing would change. We ended up at the same college. After his dad died, my parents, wanting to repay an old life-saving debt, treated him like their own son. Whatever allowance or spending money I got, he got too. We were inseparable. He held my hand, hugged me tight during a rainy night. We were basically a couple. I once asked him, "Ethan, in the future, will you ever get tired of me?" He shook his head without hesitation. "You and your folks have been so good to me, how could I ever resent you? Lily, I'll stick by you for life." I was over the moon and trusted him completely. But somewhere along the way, he stopped joining me for street food outside campus and started waiting for Ava to eat in the cafeteria. He lost patience with my stutter, cutting me off mid-sentence. "Lily, let's talk later, I gotta head back to the dorm." I figured my speech issue was annoying him and felt crushed. Then, one day, Ava played a princess waiting for her prince's kiss in a school event. I remembered the prince role was supposed to go to someone else, but that night, it was Ethan who stepped onto the stage. Ava opened her eyes, no surprise in them at all. Ethan gazed at her tenderly. "My princess, will you come with me?" After a beat of fake shock, Ava smiled and nodded. Yes. Their kiss sent the crowd into a frenzy, everyone clapping wildly. I stood in the middle of it all, but the noise felt miles away. Only one voice cut through crystal clear. Heroine Ava Winters has now officially entered the heart of hero Ethan Blake. If Ethan was the hero and Ava the heroine, then, who the hell was I? I had no clue whose voice that was or why I could hear it. Anyway, from that day on, rumors about the gentle campus god, Ethan and the cute little sister, Ava spread like wildfire across school. My health tanked fast. I had congenital heart disease but had managed fine until age 22. Suddenly, during this mess, it felt like some invisible force was dragging me toward death. I decided to confront Ethan about his thing with Ava, no regrets. But under his dorm, I overheard him desperately grabbing her arm. "Just hear me out, okay? Lily and I were never together." I froze. Ava yanked away, furious. "You grew up together, stuck like glue through 4 years of college. What's that if not being together?" Right, I'd almost forgotten. Ethan had promised a million times to stay by my side forever, to protect me forever, but he'd never once said he loved me or even liked me that way. So what right did I have to question him? Was it Ryan Cole who told you? Ethan's eyes turned icy. Ryan Cole? What did he have to do with this? Yeah, you know how humiliated I felt when he announced to the whole class that I was the third wheel between you and Lily? Ava's face flushed with rage. It hit me. After learning about Ethan and Ava, Ryan had flown back from abroad to fight for my justice. But I'd stopped him, not because I worried he'd hurt Ethan, but because I knew he'd get his ass kicked. Ryan, the spoiled rich kid, was no match for Ethan. Back in school, Ryan was the first to call me stutter freak, and Ethan beat him for it. Luckily, Ryan wasn't all bad. He bought me an ice cream cone as an apology. "Sorry, stutter freak," I pointed at him angrily. Why you keep calling me." "Oh, sorry." Even though we lived close and rode to school together every day, he asked, "What's your name again?" "Lily Hart." That was the one time I didn't stutter. He grinned lazily and shoved the cone into my hand. "Got it, stutter freak." I stomped my foot in frustration, but he pedaled off. Ryan Cole, what a pain in the ass. Ethan clearly wasn't thrilled hearing Ryan's name, but facing Ava, he hid his irritation. "Ava, it's all my fault. I never clarified things with Lily." I tensed up, dreading what Ethan might say next to crush me. Right now, I see Lily as just a sister. My whole family's gone, only her folks treated me right. She's got heart issues and that stutter. Besides spoiling her like a queen, what else could I do? So to him, I was a burden. "Then, until you clear things up with her and everyone else, don't bother me." Ava said it like it was obvious. Ethan bowed his head, sighing helplessly. "I'll tell her soon." I'm just worried her heart can't take it. What's that got to do with me? Ava frowned. She has heart disease, so I deserve to be labeled the homewrecker? I got it. She didn't want her boyfriend tangled up with some ambiguous sister for years. But in my heart, Ethan was never just a brother. I'll find time to tell her soon. Ethan caved. No need to find time. I stepped right up to him. Tell me now. I didn't want him choosing between me and Ava. I just needed to know what all his kindness toward me really meant. Lily, everything good I've done for you was genuine. But now, I've found someone I want to spend my life with, so I can't treat you the same anymore. Lily, I'm sorry. Perfect response. Deep, image-preserving for the hero. Ava gazed at him adoringly. In her eyes, he must have been glowing. But to me, everything went pitch black. I meant to walk away with dignity, but right then, I blacked out. When I came to, I was floating in the air, just a soul. I was dead. That eerie voice echoed from afar. The side chick is dead. The hero and heroine can finally love each other. Hero and heroine, Ethan and Ava, right? So the side chick was me? You're listening to the Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. After 22 years alive, I finally realized I was just the disposable side character meant to add drama to the hero and heroine's romance. Since I kept popping up in flashbacks, I didn't vanish but became a wandering ghost. I saw Ethan at my funeral, face pale and furrowed. Was he grieving me, or pissed at Ava? Minutes earlier, she'd come to apologize, saying she hadn't expected it to be this bad. If she'd known about my condition, she wouldn't have forced his choice. Ethan said nothing, just shoot her. This is Lily's funeral, don't say that, she wouldn't want to hear it. But did I want to hear what he said? He promised me everything, then destroyed it himself. Now he's blaming another woman. Ava squatted alone outside, eyes swollen from crying. I heard the distant voice. Time for the devoted second male lead knight to appear. Right then, Ryan Cole's car pulled up in front of her. Ryan Cole. Turns out he was Ava's devoted knight, second male lead. He got out, cool and composed, exuding that icy vibe. Ava looked up, tears streaming, looking pitiful as hell. Ryan Cole, maybe you were right, I never should have gotten close to Ethan. Ryan seemed unmoved. What's the point now? Lily's gone, Ethan's all yours. Please don't blame it all on me. Ava stood coldly, wobbling like she might fall. Ryan should have caught her. Most romances start with bickering, then understanding, so I figured how Ryan would fall for Ava. I sighed, sad about being forgotten. But Ryan stood like a statue, not reaching out. Ava grabbed his arm instinctively. Before she steadied, he shook her off. Are those tears for Lily? He snapped suddenly. Ava froze. A girl that good dies right in front of you, at least shed one tear for her. So don't act innocent. You and that Ethan guy are just mourning your little romance crashing at Lily's funeral. Ava was stunned, and so was I. In the neighborhood where I grew up, Ryan Cole had the richest family. As kids, we played together. I thought he was dumb and ugly, his mud pies sucked, and he'd sneak pee into mine. He bullied me until I cried. Who knew in middle school he'd turn hot, always rolling with his crew. We drifted apart. Another reason. He started calling me stutter freak, like the other jerk boys. I already hated talking, him doing it in front of his cute friends humiliated me more, and I hated him for it. Once on the way to school, he blocked me, asking why I ignored him. I looked down, unhappy, you dare ask. Around then, Ethan moved in with us. I started going everywhere with Ethan, never apart. Ryan always tried chatting me up, but that one time he called me stutter freak. Again, Ethan beat him. Looking back, Ryan probably didn't have feelings for me. His harsh words to Ava were just plot required. At the funeral, Ryan confronted Ethan, dragging him out. Stop faking it here. The one you should care about is crying outside because of you. Sure enough, he was speaking up for Ava. Ethan, looking wrecked, let himself be pulled. I failed Lily. I promised to stay with her forever. You're such a phony, Ethan. Ryan frowned hard. Today, everyone here to see her off truly loved her, parents, family, close friends. Your love for her was fake as hell, how dare you stay? Ethan slumped against the wall, silent. Only those who really loved her deserved to send her off. Ryan kept going. After a long pause, Ethan wearily said, could you take her home? Ryan looked confused. Lily's folks are still here, I can't leave. Oh, he meant take Ava home. Even as a gossiping ghost, I knew this was set up for the second male and heroine. But Ryan laughed incredulously. Are you insane? He seemed baffled, almost wanting to punch Ethan. I couldn't laugh, but that line cracked me up. Get lost. I'll help with her folks. Go take your little girlfriend home, you're making me sick. Ethan had no choice but to go himself. I followed, seeing Ava with red eyes, surprised and hurt. After staring, she burst into sobs, rushing into his arms, apologizing nonstop. Ethan, full of pity, hugged her tight. Looked like I'd lost Ethan for good. Having your own hero must be nice. I watched them leave, floating in place forever until evening, then headed back. When I returned, Ryan had placed a bouquet of gladioli on my grave and sat there all night. Ethan used me as an excuse, saying he didn't want to date right after my death, so he hadn't gotten with Ava yet. What, mourning me for 3 years? But at this rate, only when their story wrapped would my mission end. I could only float around bored, hoping they'd hook up soon. On Ethan's graduation day, I felt sad I couldn't be in any photos. He'd promised to invite everyone for a big celebration and surprise me. Now, all that goodness belonged to him and Ava. The grads threw a party. Ava showed up to congratulate the seniors, not expecting Ethan there. He casually toasted and chatted, but his eyes never left her. Stop drinking. When Ava grabbed another glass, Ethan finally snapped, stepping in to block it. He pulled her aside. Who's that guy you were sitting with at the party? She'd been next to a bookish dude, laughing it up. None of your business? Ava shot back defiantly. Ethan swallowed his anger. Right, not my business. You're just boozing with some other guy, while I've been beating myself up, suffering, hating myself for indirectly killing the sister I grew up with. Wait, am I crazy? Suddenly, I didn't recognize Ethan anymore. And I kinda got Ryan's, are you insane? In this moment, bringing me up, was it to stir Ava's guilt and pity? It worked. Her attitude softened, even flustered. But, Ethan, you wanted to cut ties. Should I just act like nothing happened and jump back with you? I couldn't be that cruel. I was speechless. Then Ethan stormed off, Ava chasing. I didn't follow. I wandered campus. In a corner under the dorms, I spotted a familiar figure. Ryan Cole. He held a bouquet of roses, mumbling in the shadows. I floated closer and heard him say my name. Lily, congrats on graduating. First one to say that to me today. I wanted to give these at your wedding, with my blessings. Too bad. He trailed off, sighing. I was touched and sad. Ryan Cole, don't be down. Your heroine isn't me. He pulled out a rose, burned the petals. Stutter freak, I'll remember you. Always. The vibrant red turned to ash, like my life. He buried the ashes and was about to leave when he heard a girl's sobs. I floated ahead, not surprised, it was Ava. Ryan walked toward her with the roses. Another teary encounter, her crying again. He saw her vulnerable side. Every time I see you, you're crying. Ryan paused, looking at her. Ava wiped tears, stubborn. I've only cried twice, you just caught both. Under the lights, her face was cold, tears making even me feel sorry. This time, Ryan didn't argue, he sat quietly on the steps beside her. He handed her a tissue, the kind I always used, scented when opened. If you've got harsh words, say 'em now. I won't fight back, Ava said. Her death isn't really on you much. I'm the side chick, doomed to die. Lots of harsh stuff, but I don't want to say it. Ryan stayed silent. I just want to wish her a happy graduation. Ryan rarely showed this soft side. Ava seized the moment. She took the roses, mumbling like Ryan had, Lily Hart, happy graduation. Then touched the back of his hand lightly. Lily will hear it and feel your wishes. Ryan clearly hadn't expected that. He turned, their eyes meeting accidentally. Warm golden lights enveloped them. Picture perfect. That jerk who always called me, stutter freak, had finally found his life's love. I should float away quietly. But Ryan suddenly turned away, snatching back the roses, standing up. I'm not that naive. Lily's dead, she can't hear or feel. What a romance killer. After Ryan wasted the creator's goodwill twice, the distant voice said, no good, gotta keep plotting so the second male falls for the heroine soon. After that, Ryan and Ava kept, accidentally, bumping into each other everywhere. Ava worked part-time at a coffee shop, her customer? Ryan. She knew his order, even threw in a free cookie. Ryan went to the park where we played mud as kids. There was Ava helping an old lady find her dog. The lady praised Ava's beauty and kindness right to Ryan. The dog lunged, nearly knocking her into his arms. And when Ava got hurt by Ethan's cold words again, Ryan witnessed it all. He finally snapped, charging in to defend Ava. Didn't you ditch Lily for her? Her folks treated you like a son and son-in-law, but you dumped Lily for her. Now you're hurting her. What's your game? He yelled at Ethan, fuming. Ava was stunned by his move, hiding behind Ryan. Don't bring up Lily. Ethan yelled back. Because of Lily, I can't accept another woman so fast. Am I wrong? He asked self-righteously. Wrong? Then let her go completely. Let her find her own happiness. Ryan grabbed Ethan's collar, slamming him against the wall, grinding his teeth in warning. Ava panicked nearby, stepping in. Don't, Ryan. She'd switched to, Ryan, now. Ethan smirked. It's you, huh? He shoved Ryan off. Ava, you'll be happy with him? Don't think I don't know, you two have been cozy lately. Ava and Ryan froze. So did I. This soap opera twist hit out of nowhere. Ryan's face hardened, not from being caught, but from feeling insulted. I vaguely remembered he hated when people mistook his kindness to girls for romance. In high school, a girl's pants got stained. Even in winter, he gave her his jacket to tie around her waist. Rumors flew. I asked casually. He snapped. I'd do that for any girl on the street. It has nothing to do with liking her. Only time he got mad at me, so I remembered. Now, he glared at Ethan, ripping into him. Ethan, you're seriously messed up. You ruined one girl. Now you want to ruin another. You toy with feelings without a clue. Yeah, Ryan, besides calling me, stutter freak, could talk sense. But I couldn't tell if this was just kindness to Ava or if he really liked her. Because he dragged Ava away right in front of Ethan. Ryan's motorcycle was parked curbside, his 18th birthday gift from his dad. Back then, he revved it around bragging. Weird he hadn't upgraded, money no issue. That bike drew girls' eyes, but he never let anyone ride pillion. Once, a shy girl confessed, wanting a ride. He refused. That seat's for a stutter freak. I happened by, heard it, figured he used me as an excuse, tried slipping away. But he yanked my collar. See? This stutter freak right here. I smacked his hand. He didn't get mad, just grinned. Hop on, I'll take you home. No, I turned away disgusted. I'm scared. He rode like a maniac, thought alone terrified me. I didn't want to go crazy with him. He raised an eyebrow, grabbed my waist, hoisted me onto the seat. Hey, my face burned, panicked, speechless. Next second, helmet on my head. Hold tight, bike roared off. I squeezed eyes shut, clutched his shirt. Turns out, he crawled like a turtle. We hugged the shoulder, old guys on tricycles passing us leisurely. A car driver rolled down his window. Dude, that's how you take your girl. Ryan ignored. Mind your own. My girl doesn't like speed. Driver rolled up. I couldn't help laughing. Ryan saw in the mirror, his lips curved, chuckling softly. He could be cute, actually. Later, Ethan found out, banned me from dangerous Ryan, so no more rides. Thinking back, my eyes and heart were always on Ethan, totally overlooking Ryan. Now, if he let Ava ride, it meant he liked her. I sighed. Not wrong. As long as he sparked Ethan's jealousy, Ethan would claim Ava soon. Their story ends. I get freed. But as Ava grabbed the helmet to put on, Ryan changed tune. I called you a ride. Ava looked confused as hell. Ryan, aren't you taking me home? She asked, baffled. Ryan helmeted up. My back seat's for one person only. Fine. Seeing no invite, Ava quietly waited roadside. Ryan didn't look back, sped off. But after a light, he slowed to a crawl. He kept staring in the mirror, zoning out. Hey, watch the road? I worried. Good thing he snapped back. He's gone. I heard the distant voice again. Let's call it the creator. The creator said, next up, a key scene. The second male's about to really fall for the heroine. For some reason, I didn't want to watch. So I floated to Ethan. With Ryan's appearance, Ethan was pissed, jealous, fuming. He channeled it into work, grinding hard. We dreamed futures together. He said after startup success, he'd open me an art gallery for carefree painting. To speed that, my dad offered to be his first investor. He kept his word, proposing it. Ethan, all these years, we've treated you like our own. I'd love to help. Plus, it was Lily's wish. But if Ethan took the money and lived happily with another woman, my parents couldn't stomach it. Ethan knew. I get it. If not for you taking me in, I couldn't have finished school or had this startup shot. From now on, I'll care for you like Lily would. Dating, marriage, I'm off that for now. He said it sincerely, firmly. My parents teared up. That night, he broke his promise to meet Ava. She sobbed in pouring rain. Somehow, in Ava's heroine world, my parents became villains, for pressuring Ethan, stalling his romance with her. And in this empty time, a devoted knight would warm the heroine. One evening, Ryan brought gifts to visit my parents. Third time he caught Ava crying. Worst yet, she'd shown for a date, eager for their dreamed future. But Ethan ghosted. Not just that, he refused to see her, phone dumping, never meet again. Ava couldn't take it. She went to confront him, got shut out. You're listening to the Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Ryan held a black umbrella, approaching Ava. She huddled, soaked, shaking, from sobs or cold. She trembled in agony. Ryan tilted the umbrella over her. Get up. When she didn't, he pulled her. Crying here looks pathetic. If Ethan cared, he'd have rushed out. Ava cried harder. Why? Why's he doing this to me? I told you, stay away from him. But I only like him, is that wrong? Ava hung her head, big tears falling. I'd rather die in Lily's place. No need for that. You should wise up like me. See, Ethan's not worth it. Too bad you're the heroine. You're doomed to end up with Ethan. No other choice. In that moment, Ryan stared at Ava dazed, asking, does dying bring freedom? You asked the right ghost. I'm still not free. Ava shook her head sadly. I just want Ethan to forgive me, everyone to forgive me. Her slim shoulders shook non-stop, body swaying, leaning into Ryan's chest. Ryan froze, unmoving. Idiot, hug her already. Hug her. Wrap the plot. You can move to your future. Ryan, even without the heroine, you'd have a bright one. I could rest easy and fade. I floated stiff as Ryan, unable to move. After ages, he finally spoke. Cried enough? Go. He turned away, not touching Ava once more. Cold rain and wind hit. Ava's face paled but defiant. No, I want Ethan to explain. Classic beautiful, pitiful heroine. Red nose, teary but strong eyes, enough to melt anyone. Ryan's move now was crucial. Because I heard even the creator hesitate. Should I switch Ryan to hero? This scene's perfect for romance build-up. I didn't know if he'd confirm. Just that when Ava tried rushing upstairs to Ethan, Ryan ditched the umbrella, letting rain soak him. He scooped her up, heading to his car. Come with me. Ava struggled but ended up in his arms. He shoved her in the car, blocking the door with his body. Stop chasing Ethan, he's not worth it. Ava slumped, pushing him. Ryan, move. Ryan gripped her hand tight but didn't speak right away. His hand shook. Ava looked suspicious. Ryan bit down, like fighting some inner urge. He seemed. As he squeezed harder, Ava finally frowned. Ryan, you're hurting me. In that instant, Ryan snapped like breaking chains, coldly releasing, panting. Sorry. He backed up apologizing, panicking like something shattered him. He nearly fell. Ava tried helping. He swatted her away. He stumbled to the driver's seat, flooring it away. Ryan Cole, what the hell? I rushed after to his house, saw him by the bed, face and hands broken. Why like this? He repeated. Ryan Cole, what's wrong? I worried too. Why can't I control my body? His world shattered. At the same time, the creator's voice decided, switch Ryan to hero. No wonder his actions were weird. From now, he was Ava's hero. I should bless them, but choked inexplicably. Clearly, best for Ryan. Ryan stood slowly, pacing confused, then frantic, ransacking drawers. He pulled a cartoon notebook. That was my diary. I recognized it, from sophomore year. Wrote a few pages. Ryan snatched it. Yeah, stutter freak. Full of Ethan in there? First 2 years Ethan lived with us, Ryan was oddly hostile to him. I thought from the beating. After grabbing, he read aloud mockingly. Rain today. Ryan Cole that jerk. Ryan Cole's a real asshole. Turns out, my few entries were all secretly bashing him. He grinned angrily. No wonder you ignore me daily. Turns out you're writing about me. He never returned it. My mind flashed to that summer. Rain today. Ethan and I walked to school. Ryan rolled down his window, offered a ride. But as I got in, before Ethan could, he locked the doors. Ryan Cole that jerk, definitely on purpose. Today I helped Ethan with chores, he did homework nearby. Ryan kicked his desk annoyed, nearly tore his work. Ryan Cole's an asshole, rude brat, no manners. Ryan had read this diary countless times, pages creased. Stutter freak, I said one day you'd stop stuttering. I said you can talk slow, I love hearing you. I froze. Those words, weren't they Ethan's? He smiles, I wanna smile. But he's here. Ethan, I'm not scared. I can do anything. I can speak now. His voice echoed, like for me. Stutter freak, that day you talked a lot. You told me someone made you better. I don't hate Ethan, I just envy him. I blurted shocked. Ryan Cole, how can you say that? How can you be so good to me? I hate you, I bash you, why still? Idiot. He laughed. Hey, before I finished, he braked hard, eyebrow raised grinning, to not worry? Wait till 88, your teeth gone, I'll still listen to your stutter. Turns out after my death, Ryan wallowed in grief, locking himself away. Worried about Ethan, he quietly cared for my parents. He should have gone abroad, to a bigger world. But this world denied him that freedom. He took a family company job, avoiding Ethan and Ava, living his own life. But that summer, Ava graduated, smoothly interning at Ryan's family firm. She met him at the entrance, patted his shoulder cheerfully. Ryan, what a coincidence. You work here too? Ryan's eyes flashed surprise. He didn't respond. They entered the elevator. Until doors opened, someone called him, young Mr. Cole. Ava gaped. Mr. Cole? She couldn't believe. Right, she was new to his life, unaware of his wealth. My office. He ordered coldly. Under stairs, the no-name intern got called to the CEO's office on day 1. Ryan scanned her resume, grilled her interview, rubbed his temples headache style. What's wrong, young Mr. Cole? Ava asked cautiously. Ryan thought, then, 3 months. No, 1 month. Convince this client. Fail, resign yourself. He handed her client files. Ava flipped through, jaw-dropping, flustered. The client Ryan tasked her with? Ethan. After Ava got rained on under my house, she fell sick. Ethan couldn't resist visiting, but with Ryan now hero, sickbed Ava resolved, said harsh words to Ethan. So Ethan worked maniacally. During Ryan's grief, he didn't miss Ethan's chances. He knew Ethan's startup struggled. The creator said, Ryan Cole, use work to get Ethan back on track. For Ethan to succeed, he needs a woman to complete him. Grab Ethan tight. So that's why. Earlier staff offered Ethan's files, she refused, but now passed to Ava. Ava hustled hard to stay at Ryan's company. She and Ethan met at a booze bash. Men pressured Ava drink after drink. Ethan tried cold. You drank fine in college. Then, seeing her suck at refusing, softened. Please, I'll drink for her. Stubborn Ava wouldn't beg. She gritted, downing glass after glass, finally rushing to bathroom puking. Ava's tough but a crier. She sobbed calling Ryan, drunk out of mind, words uncontrolled. Ryan Cole, if you hate me, say it. But I can't drink more. I never had men force booze like this. What about Ethan? Don't mention him. Ava hung accidentally, then slumped against wall drunk. When Ryan arrived, Ethan stood at bathroom door. Ethan, you human? I trusted you with Ava. This is how. Don't act noble. Business? Come to me. Why drag Ava to the table? Men faced off, but a heavy thud from inside. Ava overdrank, fell. Ava. Ethan banged door futilely. Of course, only Hero could break it. Sure enough, Ryan shoved him aside impatiently, kicked it down. He rushed to Ava. Should have shown boyfriend strength, but did nothing. Ethan lifted her. Take her home. Ryan watched satisfied. But in haze, Ava mumbled. Ryan Cole. Ethan clenched fists, eyes hateful. What are you hating? Ethan's despicable now. You taking her or not? Ryan urged. Ethan breathed deep, supporting Ava. Ava, I'll take you. Seeing them leave, Ryan sighed relieved, following casually. But Ethan walked Ava absent-mindedly. Dazed crossing street. Drunk Ava staggered. Car sped toward them. Looked unavoidable. Even Ghost Me instinctively wanted to pull her. Ryan lunged, shoving her. He fell hard backward. Ava landed safe in his arms. Her eyes hazy up, facing Ryan beneath her. Life-saving heroics, near-death luck. Their feelings would surge here. Ethan, you bastard. After standing, I couldn't read Ryan's emotion, but Ava's eyes brimmed gratitude and admiration. Ryan drove Ethan and Ava home. I slipped in. 3 silent. Tonight, they, like Ghost Me, emotions rollercoastered. Maybe Ava's special. Her eyes stuck on Ryan. His angular face, sharp brows, perfect lips, she studied all. I suddenly saw Ryan's old arrogance, pride, laziness hidden deep after this, leaving only heavy calm. At Ava's building, she shyly thanked, young Mr. Cole, thanks so much today. I'll work hard, repay like a horse. She bowed deep, sincere and obedient. I almost shipped them. Ryan said nothing, just rest early. His attitude thawed a bit. But back in car, he zoned long, like stuck on something. He was trapped. Per plot, Ava convinced Ethan, stayed at company. When Ethan met Ryan for deal, Ryan's mind wasn't on project. Why didn't you take Ava? He asked Ethan, if you love her, why not drive her yourself? He'd said perfect chance, couldn't get why Ethan fumbled. He didn't know Ethan lost hero status. Ryan Cole, what's this now? Bragging? Ethan's eyes loathed. Ryan still baffled. You're an idiot. Ava likes you. Ethan finally spat. Ryan blanked. I asked if she wanted me back, Ethan continued, but she said after you saved her, her heart filled, no room for others. This story's creator's talented. After that, Ryan deserved hero for Ava. But he just stood stunned. Ethan spewed venom, but I'll never give her up. What would Ryan think? Finally realize he loved Ava unknowingly, or warmed to the girl all in for him? Anyway, their story progressing eased me. My parents agreed, mention me less to Ethan. He kept promise, cared well. He deserved his life, family. Ryan, I was just a passerby, a stutter freak, who didn't talk, always bashing him. Post-death, knowing he was good, I was content. Hoped he'd be happy. Half later, Ryan snapped back. Eyes sad. Then please, win her heart back soon. Unexpectedly, Ryan fired Ava. She wouldn't accept, wanted to see him, got denied. Waited under company like she did Ethan. Really, for romance, Ava had few good days. Ethan's unreliable, Ryan's unapproachable. I shook head. Heroine gigs tough. Suddenly, creator's voice. Okay, Ryan's hero. Next scene's their defining moment. Ah, defining already? My heart clenched. Ava sneaked into Ryan's office at quitting time. Ryan told her straight. You're not a fit here. I don't want to see you. You're listening to the 3 Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. But Ava demanded answers. Followed him to storage packing. Mid-question, power out. Door switch failed, locked in. What now? Ava shrank scared. Ryan helpless. Called maintenance, soon. But Ava sweated cold, head spinning. When Ryan noticed wrong, she nearly collapsed. I have claustrophobia. Ryan frowned, hesitated like debating approach. But Ava slid down wall. Ryan sighed, finally checked on her. Ava gasped, clawing collar. Ryan gently laid her on floor. Ava, listen, deep breaths. She ripped 2 buttons, still couldn't breathe, nearly stopping. Ava. Ryan panicked, lost. How'd they define? Thinking. Heard creator excited. Here it is. CPR, defining kiss. Ryan cupped Ava's face. I dreaded seeing Ethan hug and kiss Ava easily. But now, I realized I dreaded Ryan more. I turned fast. Mind flashed him calling me, stutter freak. Suddenly, recalled Christmas night before Ethan moved in. Ryan lugged apples to my house. Dumbly said Santa gave him. Stutter freak, eat lots, cures stutter. But that line, I chased him off. Ryan Cole, sucks at words. Now, that sucky mouth was about to kiss another. Though I knew he was another's hero. Though alive we weren't together, dead, no dreaming. Though I hoped plot end for my freedom. Though he deserved heroine, bright future. But, I couldn't stop hurting. Why'd I wanna cry, Ryan, you big jerk. Alive, why no nice words? Why insist, stutter freak? Why not boldly enter my life, give choice chance? Why, post-death, I like you. Hurt, I sensed behind, he was kissing her. But he jerked away. No, can't. Behind came Ryan's cry. He half lay on floor, shaking head hard, backing muttering. I stared tense. He slapped his head hard, trying sobering. Can't do that. I don't want to. I froze. Then, creator. Weird, why can't write heroes love? Fine, kiss next time. After creator spoke, storage lit up. Lights back. Ava stabilized, but Ryan looked worse than her. After that day, Ryan zoned constantly. He seemed more ghostly than me. He stared my diary, bitter laughed, stutter freak, what's so great about Ethan? He stared voids, blanking. Like sick. Ava offered care. New creator's work. Creator wouldn't drop that kiss. Ava stayed at Ryan's, cooked 3 meals, even all-nighter when he fevered. She was good heroine. Too bad, like me, creator's tool for plot. Doomed to love hero. I, die on cue. Fever down, Ryan's first sight of Ava wasn't touched, but terrified. Please, leave. Ava didn't get his resistance. She grabbed his hand, affectionate. Ryan, don't push me away. Cleaning his room, she found my diary. Curiously flipped, read lines. If Ethan's an angel, Ryan Cole's the devil the angel beat. Even if all boys died, I'd never pick Ryan Cole. Ryan stunned, then frantic, snatched back. Don't touch my stuff. Ava soft apologized. Sorry. Saw Lily heart, so. But Lily really liked Ethan. Ava hugged Ryan from behind, careful and joyful confessing. But I know you're not who Lily wrote. You're kind, upright. Ryan, I'm not Lily. No matter what, I'll stay with you. Her eyes sparkled. Heroine Ava deeply loved her hero. Though just soul, though in this story I was void symbol, I knew hero should love heroine now. But hero Ryan Cole, time after time, didn't. But he stopped resisting Ava's closeness, not directly rejecting confession. Like knowing futile. Ryan, you see, Lily only liked Ethan. Forget her. Ryan blank-faced, like dead inside, muttered. If even I forget, no one in this world loves, stutter freak, anymore. Stutter freak. Ava curious. Ryan turned, sad eyes on her. What makes you think you can replace Lily Hart? Just 'cause she's dead? Ava confused, hard to grasp Ryan's coldness. What do I do to reach you? Ryan just clutched my diary tight. He curled in blankets, avoiding her gaze, dreading facing. You're not who I want. You're not her. He must have noticed page Ava read had eraser marks. Underneath. Unless he stops calling me, stutter freak. Ryan seemed to feel his home wasn't his anymore. With nowhere, he went to my grave, gladioli bouquet. Stutter freak, what's your name? Lily Hart. He mumbled alone. He recalled Ava's old words. I'd rather die in Lily's place. If I could, I'd die for you. He told my grave. But if I died, would you be happy? I thought Ethan could make you happy, but we both misjudged him. If I'd known, I'd have snatched you without hesitation, not like now, just regretting useless words. I'm useless. He asked again. Does dying bring freedom? No answer. The story creator seemed busy with Ava and Ethan's plot lately, hadn't appeared. A fire broke out at my family's company. My parents were there. Getting news, Ryan spun his car toward it. Arriving, blaze raged. He glimpsed a girl rush in to save, now unknown. That girl was Ava, saving Ethan and my parents. I floated above thinking, story nearing end. Avid reconcile all. Ryan save her from flames. As expected, Ryan rushed in too. But he never came out. Ryan got my parents out first, then carried Ava, last inside Ethan. Firefighters dousing then. Ava tried rushing for Ethan. Ryan blocked. I'll get him. I know you love Ethan, he'll be safe. Ryan ran into blaze. Ethan trapped in smoky stairwell. Eyes stung from smoke, breathing hard. Ryan yelled. Ethan, watch out, a hot beam falling from ceiling. No think. Ryan shoved Ethan, taking full hit. Ethan, after big crash, seemed alert, panicked. I floated circling above, never felt so useless. Wanted help. How? Kept calling Ryan. Ethan shoved aside but fire too big, couldn't aid. A female voice. You two hear me? It's Ava, she came saving hero. Ava saw Ryan down, rushed pulling alert Ethan, trying lift beam together save Ryan. But fire huge, beam hot heavy, couldn't budge. Suddenly Ryan spoke. Go, get Ethan out, I'm fine. Shut up, I'm not leaving you alone, never again, Ava screamed. Ryan seemed done listening. I don't love her anymore, stopped long ago. Ryan Cole, get out. I'm tired, Lily, I might not make it out. Suddenly felt he couldn't escape, not just this fire. If we meet like this, not bad. No, Ryan Cole, I don't wanna meet. Don't die, you're this world's hero, even without heroine, bright future. Can't freeze at prime age. But Ryan collapsed before me, and I, powerless. I'm not this world's lead. Could only watch the one who saw me as lead slowly die. As long as I live, I have to love Ava. He used last strength. Turns out, he sensed it all. Knew everything, but heart just protected, stutter freak. Flame swallowed Ryan slowly. Gladioli bouquet scattered in heat, turned ash. I never had him, so can't say lost. Everyone outside yelled Ryan's name, no one gave up. But he chose staying in Inferno, forever with, stutter freak. I never had him, so can't say lost. But because never had, loss hurts more. Hero's dead, what now for my plot? I heard creator, but I didn't care, why did this, why not live with heroine? Their love lets me let go, free. No clue how long, heard my parents' heartbroken cries, Ryan's parents. Medics wheeled his body. Ava cried loud, heart-wrenching. I couldn't cry anymore. What could I do? Just wandering ghost no home. Ryan's funeral 2 days later, I sat dazed on his grave. Suddenly familiar call. Stutter freak. I startled, froze seconds. Why so familiar? Turned. Ryan behind me, in suit like at my grave, gladioli in hand. Everything froze before me. I ran hugging tight. We touched. My tears flowed, sobbing pounding his chest, a chest no warmth. He chuckled softly. I knew I'd see you, stutter freak. Thank you for listening to the story at 3 Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is our team's biggest motivation.